know what I mean? I love you, darling. I decided not to go.
Ross Carlin, a resident of Hallmark Battery Park, used to contact with her family by phone. But that's not enough for her. So she started learning something new for her at her 90s.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Carlin took part in a computer program hosted by Pace University and learned basic skills from college students. For the young students, the teaching is a part of their accredited class called Intergenerational Computing.
That what we did.
Nope, this one.
But very often, the young don't realize the difficulties faced by older adults. Their eyesight are poorer, hearing weaker. They cannot move very fast and do not remember things as quickly as the young, let alone the stereotypes.
So for example, a student might say before the semester begins and they go out into the facilities, they'll say, oh, older adults, oh, professor, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this course. I don't know if I can go into a nursing home because older adults are smelly and mean and nasty. But then they come into the class and we do some team exercises, we do sensitivity training, and things start to change.
At the beginning of this class, the students receive sensitivity training to empathize with problems faced by older adults.
She brought a bunch of different packages for each person in the classroom, and she came around and she taped your thumb and to simulate arthritis.
Corn, things like popcorn, things to put in our feet so we can see how it feels to walk around and to not be able to walk well. And they gave us glasses that weren't our prescription to see how it is to not be able to see well, like a screen or anything.
One of the most important things was the cotton that she gave us to put in our ears so we couldn't hear. So she's giving this lecture and we're trying to listen and we can't hear her.
Well, it definitely was uncomfortable and something I'm not looking forward to, but it gave me more of a sense on how they look at things and on how they feel with using technology.
Miss you, haha, I got that from a kid. I'm around miss you. Mostly I'm learning from what he tells me to do, and I'm not afraid to do anything.
It turned out a win-win program for both the old and the young.
It helps the older adult on many different aspects. So the family looks at them differently and treats them with more respect. And what we found in our research that it improves cognitive functioning while they're in the program.
And then move your mouse down here.
I'm definitely more patient. You have to remember to be with them, especially on their frustrating days, and for us to just be more understanding of how they feel from day to day, what they go through in their life.
Personally, well, it gave me a much better sense of how it is to be an older adult, how it is to not necessarily know how to use technology very well. Every time I was there working with them, I would speak to them just about life. And I got such a different sense of how life is for them currently versus how life is for me.
The school children are keeping me going. I don't want to cry because it's easy for me to cry because I'm very different from the people that live here because of your children. I love it, and I'm delighted to have all these wonderful young children in my house.